Hey guys, this is Mike Joe from Mike Joe Super Channel. We're gonna be doing we're gonna be talking about Earth and how it's designed. Yes, since Earth Day was a couple days ago, and Happy Earth Day. There's gonna be something else about it too. But I figured we'd do an educational video because why not? So basically, let's see what our parts are. This is the basic. This is the basic parts of Earth: inner core, outer core, mantle, and crust. All right. So now here's a question that involves here. Why do we have gravity on Earth and on space and outer space? Why would we float? Well, that answer is gonna be here. That core it's like the core is like a mini sun. It's like a tiny sun on our planet. We have a little sun in the center of our planet. And so this all should basically be the core. But this is the real part where it's hard to get through. This is the real spot where it's maximum hot. So it's basically lava. This is where stuff comes out of volcanoes. That's the magma. It goes in, comes out. All right. So we have our core. It pulls. It's basically the sun. It can pull you. That's why we have gravity. Like, let's say we jump. All right. I just jumped. All right. I come back down. Gravity's pulling. The Earth's core is pulling us down. That's why we don't float like in outer space. Now, how does this happen in order for us not to get burned? If we didn't have our crust, we would die. Put it that way, we would die because our crust it's very thin. It's very thin compared to all these other things. And yeah, it's thin enough, but it's also strong enough to hold us. And so it's strong enough to hold us so we don't go. Because, I mean, like, if it wasn't strong enough, we would be able to go through the ground and burn alive. Yeah, so yeah, that's our Earth's crust. And yeah, I'll talk about a little bit in the ocean, at the bottom of the oceans. All right. We did our core, we did our crust. Now our mantle, which is the sauce. So yeah, this is the mantle, and now this is where it starts to get a little bit hot, and this is where it's harder for people to like we only, for our maximum amount of depth, we only been like 7 inches through. I mean, no, not 7 inches, 7 miles into the Earth. We haven't even gone close to the outer core. We got probably maybe really close to the mantle, but we didn't. But we nowhere reached the core, and yeah. So, all right. So, and yeah. So on This is basically where volcanoes come from. This is where the lava comes from, the core. So let's say there's a volcano right here. Sometimes it stays in, but when it needs to erupt, it pushes out, and that's how we get our volcanoes. Now, in the sea, where there's sea volcanoes, in the bottom of the sea, in the bottom of the ocean, this is what happens. So there's little vents that are called that create black smokers, and they're really called hydrothermal vents, and they create black smokers. What happens is the water goes into the Earth, and it gets superheated that it's forced back up outside, creating black smokers. That's how there's underwater eruptions happening in underwater. But here's another thing that you want to know something? There's like this giant hole around the Earth, and it goes like this. I think it goes like this, vertical down around the Earth. It's like this giant hole. And, well, I'm not sure. I don't think it goes around the Earth, but it's pretty far. And it's the largest mountain range in the whole planet. And it's in the water. And it's so deep. And that, yeah. So it's the same thing with the core. The water is inside, and sometimes it gets superheated. No, not necessarily superheated, but when there's an eruption in the water, when there's lava in the water, it's coming from the core. And there's one thing that's a bit crazy, but a lot like you would think there's a giant crack in the middle of the earth. The earth is gonna crack. It's gonna crack open like an egg. But believe it or not, it's normal. It's every year that thing explodes. But let's say it's like this, let's say it's like the size of the TV. It spreads a little more every year. It spreads a couple inches more every year, which expands the earth. And yeah, guys, that's basically it. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to leave a like. No dislikes. And I'll see you next video. Happy Earth Day! Alright, guys, yeah. So one more time, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to leave a like. No dislikes. I'll see you next episode. So yeah, we basically talked how the water, about each part of the Earth, the crust, the mantle, outer core, inner core. We talked about underwater eruptions and how the earth widens a little bit every year. Alright, guys, so yeah, I'll see you next video. Bye-bye.